Right, hey guys, and welcome back to the Moaning Yorkshireman, and welcome back to something completely different for the channel. I just thought this was too good to share. I have honestly just come back from the charity shop, absolutely buzzing my tits off, because I cannot believe what I found in there. It's unbelievable. Now, for context, I always walk past this charity shop anyway. It's on my way to where my nan lives. So I always walk past, have a look through the window, have a pop in every now and again, normally pick up a game or two. I've dropped on some good bargains before, 1s and 2s at a time. You know, you can get a nice cheap game for £1 that, you know, is normally worth £6 or £7 or something like that. But today I looked through the window and there was a stack of games, and we're talking like 20, 25, something like that. I've ended up picking 11 up out of the ones that were there, and there were still some games there that were really good titles and still worth good money, but they just weren't for me. So I thought, no, I'm not greedy, you know, someone else can have them. And then when I walked back after visiting my nan, they'd all gone. So, you know, good day for charity shop today anyway. It made quite a lot of money on these games, but yeah, I've ended up paying £1 each for everything you're going to see here, and honestly, I cannot believe it. I've never really done this thing before, but I just thought, you know, I'm a bit of a games collector as it is. I'm starting to build up like a Wii collection, and I did a video of my games room from a few months ago, and honestly, I've just literally been inspired by seeing YouTube channels doing this. Dan the Games Man, and also Gentlemen of Games. Those two I've really liked, so check those out. But they basically do this. They'll go to car boots or go to charity shops. They will try and find, you know, a few games that are like 50p, £1, trade them into like cash exchange or sell them on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, make a good bit of money out of it, and then invest that profit that they get, or the cash exchange voucher, they'll invest it into building their games collection. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to give that a go today, considering I was in the right place at the right time, and yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. So we'll kick things off, shall we, without further ado. So everything here that you see was £1 each, and I'm going to put the prices up here as what you can get trade-in value, and also what they sell them for at cash exchange, and do a running total at the end. So first one on the PS2 is Half-Life. Never really heard of this game before, but lovely condition with the manual. Disc obviously immaculate. There was a couple that were a little bit scratched PS2 that I left. There was a good Spyro game in there, but it had like a circle on it, so I thought, well, it's probably not going to work anyway, so I left that to one side. But yeah, Half-Life there. So that sells for £12 at cash exchange and trades in for £4 voucher or £3 cash, which I think is a little low considering they're selling it for 12. So I might keep hold of that because it looks like a really interesting game. And yeah, look forward to giving that a go. I've got a PS2, so I'll more than happily give it a go. There's a couple of games here that I haven't actually got consoles for, so they'll be getting traded in anyway. But yeah, that one I'll be keeping hold of, having a go on it. If I don't like it, I'll maybe just keep hold of it anyway, because like I say, I think £3 voucher, £3 cash or £4 voucher is a little bit low considering they sell it for 12. But you know, I know they're a business, got to make money. Next one, this one was a bit of a dud. Midnight Club Street Racing. I thought this one went for a little bit more money. It's a platinum game as well. I don't think that matters on the PS2. I know PS1 that they have different sections, platinum and non-platinum. But again, you know, complete with manual, complete with the correct platinum disc. This one only sells for a couple of pound, and you only get like 80 pence or £1, I think it is, cash. So there's not really much point in trading that one in, but again, I've not got it, so I'll keep hold of that one and enjoy it. There is one that's worth quite a bit of money though. I think it's Midnight Club 3 that sells for quite a bit, but again, I'll keep hold of that for £1. I've not gone wrong, have I? Next one is an Xbox game. So I've not got an Xbox, but again, it's worth a little bit of money, so this one will be getting chopped in, getting traded in. It's Star Wars Knights of the Republic. I'm not a Star Wars guy anyway, so even if it was a console that I got, I wouldn't be playing it. But again, complete with manual, complete with disc, and as you can see, all the discs are in lovely condition. This was the only Xbox game that they'd actually got in for the original Xbox. That sells for £8. I think they give you £3 voucher or £2 cash. So again, you don't get mega money for it, but I double my money even if I get cash back for it. So that's an interesting one, but that one will be going in. Then we come to some more modern consoles. These ones I've got the price still on, because I started taking the price off and then thought, no, I can make a video out of this. This one is Lego Marvel Avengers for the Xbox One. And again, it's got its insert and the disc, and again the disc is in fantastic condition. That one, I think they sell it for £6, give you £4 voucher or £2 or £3 cash. So again, a nice little bit of money there. Forza Horizon 3 Xbox One. That's got no insert, but there's not really many inserts this day and age with consoles, is there? With the new gaming systems, they just tend to just be the disc and normally just a little bit of how you operate the controller. But again, complete with the disc at least. And then the last Xbox One one is Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Again, £1 paid, and that one again is just the disc only. But yeah, again, I think these are all trade in for or sell for £6 or £5 each. Get £3-4 cash back on each of those. Then we come to, this is a really good pickup actually. I have had to swap the case with this one, and then this is what gave me the idea of doing this video. So it's Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. So it's the first 3 games that came out on PS3 that have been remastered and all on one disc on the PS4. This trades in for £6 voucher, £4 cash, and cash exchange sell it for £10. And again, it's just got its little pamphlet there of how you operate the game, and the game's in fantastic condition. The case was mangled, mashed to pieces, but I'd got a FIFA, so I just swapped it out, because even if I am going to trade it in, or I might play it because I've got a PS4, I might give it a go, but it's never been my kind of thing. I think I had the first one on PS3 and I didn't get on with it, but you never know, I might have grown into it a little bit more now. But yeah, a good buy that. Like I said, did just have to swap the case with that one, but the disc and everything is in lovely condition. Then we come to this that really excited me. This is where it all got very exciting. So they're fantastic, as I'm sure you're already aware. But we come to The Sims 3 on the Wii. I'm tempted to give this a go actually. I've got the Wii and I'm looking to build my Wii collection. Again, complete with instructions and disc, and again, all in lovely condition. That one trades in, I think, for £3 again, and they sell it for £5 or £6. So they're not high items, but it all adds up, especially when I've just paid £1 each for them. Then we've got Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, again on the Wii, the Beijing 2008 edition, I believe this one is. Again, price up there, £1 that I paid. And again, complete with instruction and the game, and in immaculate condition. Again, I think that's a £2-3 trade-in. £5 they sell it for. 2 of the heavy hitters now. I am really chuffed with these, really chuffed. This one is Wii Sports. This one, because it's the cardboard sleeve, only trades in for, I think it's £3 or £5 cash and voucher, and they sell it for £8. But I've already got the one in these cases, in this case, in my collection. And I'm not really bothered if it's in a case or not, but Wii Sports with a case trades in for like £11. So I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to trade the other one in that gets a lot more money for it, because that just makes sense in my mind anyway. But again, the disc's there, lovely condition, not a mark on it, absolutely fantastic. And then this is the best one. This is what I am so giddy about, and as you can see, it's got the price on it, just £1. It is Mario Kart Wii, which sells for £20 with the remote, trades in for £12 voucher, and again, immaculate condition with instruction, correct disc, not a mark on it. Took that in as it was. Sells for £18 without the wheel, £20 with the wheel. Now, as I went to the till with that big mountain of games there, I said, oh, I've got 11 games here, love, I think it was. And she says, oh, Mario Kart Wii. Just by chance I picked them up and put them on top of the pile. So as I went to her, I went like that, Mario Kart Wii, and she went, oh, we've got the wheels for those. We've got the wheel. Would you like the wheel? I thought, well, I'll get an extra couple of pound voucher just for having the wheel. So I said, yeah, of course, love, I'll have a look and see if you've got the wheel. And she says, we've actually got 2. And then this is when I was absolutely buzzing. So she presented me with these, and as you can see, they'd got the Wii remotes in them. They'd actually got the Wii remotes inside of them. So I said, how much are they? She went, oh, £1 each. Would that be all right, love? I said, absolutely it would be. £1 each for these. Now, I had a quick look at them just to make sure they weren't corroded, but the batteries had been taken out of them. So whoever obviously had the Wii console realised they weren't going to play with it, took the batteries out, so there's not one bit of corrosion inside these. And I put batteries in, And if you can see now, flashing away, and the same on that one, they both work absolutely fine. I don't know if you can see it flashing. Yeah, it's flashing anyway. But yeah, so those were those. So that's the official Wii remote steering wheel. So that will go with Mario Kart Wii. That one's just a non-genuine one, so that's not really anything to do about it. But £1 each. They came with the remotes, and the fully working remotes. I've had them working with my Wii. I've set them all up. They're all working fine. I just couldn't believe it. Like, in the back of my mind when she says, oh, we've got the wheels as well, I thought, oh, maybe there's a chance that there's a remote in them, and sure enough there were. So again, £1 each. She did try and offer me a Wii Fit board as well, but I'm not really bothered about a Wii Fit board. I think you can pick them up for about 10 a penny at your local skip. But yeah, honestly, I cannot believe that. So yeah, all of that for £13, because the 13 items there, all that came to £13. I cannot believe it at all. That is just unbelievable. I mean, my luck with charity shops, I had a really good find last year. I'll put a picture up on screen for you. I actually bought a Lego Technic Formula 1 car that had just literally been put in the window. She put it on the shelf just as I was walking in, and it was just before Christmas, and she was like, oh, we're getting all the toys and stuff out ready for Christmas. Just put it on the shelf, and I says, excuse me, love, how much is that? Do you mind if I take a look? So she let me have a look through it. It had all been split into bits. It was in perfect condition. It had been bagged up nicely, so it had obviously been put back in the box nicely, complete with instructions. Honestly, and I just couldn't believe it. She went, oh, it's not got a price on it yet, love, but it's Lego. So would £15 be okay? And I honestly nearly fell over. £15 for that is unbelievable. It's one of the few Technic sets I've always wanted but never got, and there it was right in front of me, so I happily paid her the £15. I rebuilt it. There was 2 little bits missing that didn't actually matter, didn't make any difference to the build at all. I think they were just spares in the end, so it were missing spares, but that's fine. And it's now in my Lego shed, quite happily sitting in there, pride of my collection. So that was the best thing I've ever found in a charity shop, but this today, I think it almost tops it really with what I've managed to get for so little money. So I just thought I'd do a quick rundown of all those prices and everything. So based on everything, if I wanted to go and buy all these from Cash Exchange now, I've just used Cash Exchange as a premise, you know, and just, I mean, compared to, for the value of everything, they sell the Wii remotes for £25 on their own, just for the Wii remotes. I've got 2 that are fully working, but they hardly give you anything on trading. They only give you a £10 voucher or £6 cash, which is just ridiculous. So I'm going to keep hold of those. I'm not going to sell them, not going to trade them in. There's no point, because I may as well keep them, have them for my collection. If I come across a cheap Wii, I've got able to bundle it then if it's got a remote that isn't working or something. So I'm not going to bother chopping them in for £10 voucher or £6 cash when they're selling them for 25. But yeah, they sell them for 25 anyway, so there's £50 just in Wii remotes there. But the total of all of that is £139.50. If I wanted to buy everything you see here now that I've just paid £13 for, £139.50 if I wanted to buy them from Cash Exchange. If I wanted to sell them, it obviously gets split into 2 categories, which is, of course, in voucher or in cash. Now obviously some of these I'll probably trade in for voucher, some I'll get cash back. What I'm thinking is I might trade the Mario Kart in with the wheel, because then that means that this were all free, because you get, like I said, I think it's £12 back in cash, cost me 13, so that'll make it free then, and then get everything else on voucher that I want to trade in, that I think's worth trading in. But yeah, the total of everything that you see there, I would get £42.81 back in in cash, or I will get £68.41 in a voucher for 13 quid. That's unbelievable, that, isn't it? I'm so happy. So yeah, talk about right place, right time. But again, as mentioned, I always walk past this charity shop every day, sometimes twice, 3 times a day. I mean, I've got to go there and back to my nan's, so I'm always walking past it twice a day. But I got in early today. I didn't go with the premise of buying anything. I just saw him sat in the windowsill and I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Very happy indeed. So yeah, that was my day today. That's honestly, what a win, what a victory. So yeah, and happy of course to give to the Salvation Army as well, the charity shop that I gave to. So they've got £13. As mentioned, all the other games were sold by the time I went back. I was happy to leave a few there that were still worth picking up, but just not for me. You know, I'm not greedy. I don't just take everything for everyone. There's probably some people that are very happy that they've managed to get a game that they're after that's only cost them £1 instead of £4, £5, £6 that'll cost them anywhere else. So yeah, a ridiculous day today, and I'm so happy. But the Mario Kart Wii was the top for it for me, because that obviously then led to me getting the 2 remotes as well, which is just ridiculous. So yeah, £139.50 worth of stuff there for £13. Like I said, £68 voucher or £42.81 cash. Madness. So I hope you enjoyed this rather different video. Not one I was expected to make, but I thought it was too good to not make. Let me know if you'd like to see anything more like this in the future. I don't know when I'll ever pick something up good again at the charity shop, especially that good in one go. But yeah, as always, thanks a lot for watching, guys. And as always, much love.